Howdy there, guys. This lesson is going to be about how to integrate your pictures and video into an iMovie presentation. At the end of this video, I'm also going to be teaching you how to do a voiceover on top of a picture or a video that you have put into your iMovie. So let's start with the basics. First, find the iMovie icon, click on it, and you'll start up the movie stuff here. If there are other movies that are already in there, just leave them alone. Don't worry about it. We'll start a new one. So you hit the plus. And for most projects, using your pictures and video, if you want to actually hear your videos, if you actually want to do voiceover, you want a new project. If you want to do a quick trailer, that's about a minute or so of video, and you're not going to hear anything in the background. It's already got a soundtrack. You're just going to put video and pictures into what looks like an actual movie trailer. Both are exciting, but for this project, we're going to do a new project. On the iPad, I get this screen comes up. The first thing that we need to look at is over here. The first one is my movie clips that I already have recorded onto my iPad. These are the ones that I have. The second one is my library of photos. So you can go to your camera roll and boom, you get any pictures that you have, you can put it in. And the third one is your music. So any music that is saved onto the machine, you can then put those music into your video as well. For today, we're just going to teach you how to do a video and a picture. So I'm going to steal one of my videos. You just click on the one you want, it highlights it, and then it gives you an arrow. You can either choose to play it to see what it looks like, and that's that first little play button, or the arrow will bring it down into your project. I'm going to go ahead and just take one and put it in my project. Right away, it tells you how long your video is. This video was 2 minutes and 49 seconds. To be able to edit that video, I can move it around and see up here what it looks like at that spot. If I want, this is really long, so if I want it shorter, if I want to see more of it at once, this is the whole 2 minutes and 49 seconds all together. Okay. Now it's going to be harder to scroll and pinpoint where I want it to be when it's skinnier, but I can always zoom back in. It's zooming in, zooming out. If you hit that little button there, it's a sound wave. That's going to make it so you can see my sound. So I can tell where this student is talking based on that. Okay. Now if I want to edit this video clip, let's say I want to shorten it. I click on it and I get these little circles on both ends, and all I do is drag it. And that shortens it. It tells you what the time is. 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Let's just say I want just the very beginning of it. Okay, 22 seconds. Now if I want the same clip, but I want the back half of it, you can do that too. Put the same clip in. Right here's the transition between the two. I click on the second clip, the longer one, and I can just shorten the front end of it. So if I want his first joke and his last joke, I can do that. And so I have the two clips, and in between, if we watch it, it will actually cross-fade it so that it looks like it goes together. Now, how do I put a picture in? Well, I go to my pictures. I'm going to use that castle picture from one of my earlier videos. Okay, the castle, whenever you put a picture in, it automatically puts it in for a certain amount of seconds. On this iPad, it says 5 seconds. So that's how long that's going to show my picture. If I go to the beginning of the picture and drag across, watch how the picture moves. It's already done a Ken Burns effect for me. I can change that if I want. At the start of it, this is where I want the picture to be. You can move this around. So say I want to zoom in. Okay, and that's where I want my picture to start. I click this end button up here, and I want my picture to finish right there. So now let's watch it and see what happens. Kind of zooms out for those 5 seconds so I can see my whole picture. You can move that around. You can play with that a little bit and have fun with it and make your pictures come from different directions and all kinds of cool stuff. Now you'll notice my video has a blue WAV file that makes sound. My picture doesn't. So let's say I want to make some sounds, make my own voiceover for a picture. You can do this with slides from a PowerPoint or any kind of pictures that you have and talk about the picture. So keep in mind, that was only 5 seconds long. Let's do a little recording here and we'll see what happens. Click the little microphone, and right now it's telling me how loud I'm being. And as you can probably tell, I'm always pretty loud. So if I talk a little softer, it'll stay down into the green area. Green is probably the best. You don't want to get too high into the red like mine is doing. Okay, when you're ready, you hit record and record whatever voice you want. In medieval England, there were many castles such as the one that you are looking at now. It just keeps on recording, even though it looks like it has stopped. Okay, now you'll notice my recording was longer than my picture. Okay, at first it counted down. It took what I had before. Oh, I want to accept that. It took what I had before and it counted down so that I knew where I was going to be cued in to actually do the sound effects. So if I listen to it, here's what it looks like. In medieval England, there were many castles such as the one that you are looking at now. It just keeps on recording, even though it looks like it has stopped. All right, so it was still recording. Here's what you can do. If your recording goes longer than your picture, make your picture longer. So click on your picture and just pull it until it snaps to the end of until it goes to the end of your recording. Okay? So now, in medieval England, there were many castles such as the one that you are looking at now. It just keeps on recording, even though it looks like it has stopped. And there you go. That's how you add picture, voiceover, and video to an iMovie.